Hey everybody, Jochen Heiden here, and I'm back with the New Year's turn, January 1st, 1942. I think we had a pretty decent round last turn, and I'm looking to repeat that success in this turn. So let's hope that everything goes according to plan, and we get some ship kills, and we get some plane kills, and we kill just everything that looks like it's Japanese. So let's see how it goes. Well, looks like we got music again, guys. I don't know what's happening here with that. Well, you're gonna have to deal with some music, and I'm sorry that we're live here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Hmm. I'm thinking now this is gonna go. Well, this is a shame. This is the Corvette that I was trying to get back to Colombo, but for whatever reason, they caught up to it very quickly. I sure wish that music wasn't on. Well, I think we know what's gonna happen here. I will say this, though. He's used up a lot of ammo again. He's using up a lot of ammo with single ships. It's a shame that it got sunk, but I don't know what I could have done any better there. Okay, got some task forces merging. With the... No! No! The Tonamaru... Whoa! The Tonamaru is, I think, is his biggest tanker ship that he's got. So our Dutch sub at Babel got a single hit. Heavy fires. Let's listen. Okay, I don't hear a sinking sound yet, but I believe the Tonamaru is the biggest tanker class that the Japanese have, and they don't have many of those. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so I decided to move some ships out of Rangoon just to see if I could get him out, and clearly we got problems here. He's got subs on station and ready to interdict. So we need to up our ASW game here. We barely dodged one on that one. Whew. Oh! You guys hear that? You guys hearing that? I think the Tonamaru just sank, guys. Wow. That's awesome. We just sank the Tonamaru. Okay, the Trout is spotting a patrol boat north of Hirosaki. Alright, so it was ASW tech, but that's just letting me know that his ships are present, so good. It's validating our patrol zone. Oh! No! No! Holy moly, guys, we just got another one. The Nishimaru is, I think, the same oh, wow. Alright, listen carefully. Okay, listen for sinking. That's incredible. Oh, we're spotting some subs again. Alright, we're spotting all kinds of stuff. Look at all these ships. Check out the size of this raid, guys. 75 Bettys. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Look at that, we don't even hardly do anything to him. Okay, this music is so annoying. I gotta figure this out. Hey, if anybody knows why music is playing during my combat replay, please let me know, because I don't have it turned on. Anyway, so he obliterates our runway, which, thank goodness we got those PBYs out of there last turn. The thing I'm concerned about is the airbase supply hits, because that's going to whittle away our supply that we don't have much of. And it's also going to pause our fortification building. So this is what he should have been doing this whole time. And he's bringing in even more. Okay, we damage a bit more, but he gets more supply hits, and that's what I'm really concerned about. Uh-oh. So we know he's got zeros. come on, P-40s. Let's do something here. Come on, P-40s. Let's do something here. Oh, this is terrible. It'd be nice if we can damage one of his. Well, this cap at Port Moresby is not going to do me any good if we can't actually hurt anything. Once again, these zeros act like they're impervious to bullets and they don't get hurt, so, you know. I hate that. This game makes the zero seem like some godlike thing. So he's shot down at least 4 or 5 of our aircraft. We've done nothing to his. And it's just not fair, you know. I hate that. The P-40 was not this. Look at, there's another one. We're gonna have no P-40s left at this rate, guys. If he keeps, all he's got to do is send in these tiny little things, and then he's just gonna whittle us away in a few turns because we can't. Apparently, we're not able to hurt zeros in this game. So 8 P-40s on a single zero, and we can't hurt it. But he's hurting us. Yep. Oh wow, we got one. Gee, thanks. So we lost a lot of aircraft here for a terrible trade, really. 5 zeros take on 12 P-40s and they just wipe us out. Okay, this is sweep. Man, he is going all out. He wants Clark Field. He's softening us up for the attack. That's what's going on here. Yep. He wants Clark. He's ready to make the move now. Great. So watch these P-40s. Watch. Just watch what happens to them. They're gonna get completely obliterated. I don't even want to watch it. This is silly. So we lose another 2 P-40s. No losses for him. And he's at 21,000 feet. Nah, that's a lot of casualties there on that road. Big raid coming in. 300 casualties. Wow. And he's trying to do something at Conscient to save his troops, but it's not going to work. No, it's going to take more than that to stop us there. Now we need to get this unit out of this terrain ASAP, because we're just getting blasted. He has so many aircraft in China. And these guys have an escort now. Yeah. Well, let's see if these Blenheims get through. I doubt they will. 2 get through. And miss. So we lose 3 destroyed. Basically, the whole flight was wiped out. I would say not a great AM phase for us. His zeros are just completely invincible at Rabal. Alright, that rate's not too bad. lot of reconnaissance. Well, so we get no good raids off with their aircraft this turn. Oh! You guys hear that? I think we got another one. I think we sank both of those tankers at Babel. Those are some big tankers too. Excellent. Oh yeah, this unit's toast. Well, that's the end of that. Well, so long, guys. You did your best. Alright, well, this is a pretty quick turn. Pretty big turn. Pretty quick turn. Air War went very poorly for us at Port Moresby, so I don't know what to do there about that. I'm not quite sure what the answer is to deal with the zeros. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board there. Yeah, but we got those 2 tankers at Babel, which is huge for us because we really needed that. Those are by far the Japanese largest tankers that I'm aware of, and the fact that they're gone now is definitely a good thing. All right, well, we'll take a look at the intelligence report. I don't know why the music was on. Anyway, we'll take a look at the intel. I'm sure it's going to look really bad for us in the air today for sure. Okay, guys, we're back with the intelligence report and my analysis. We're looking at Port Moresby right now because we had a really bad day here. Let's take a look at aircraft losses. We lost 10 P-40s today, all at Port Moresby. He came in with 5 zeros and completely shredded us. I mean, just blasted that unit out of the water. I have an idea of why, and we'll take a look at that later. We lost 4 Blenheim 4s due to a failed anti-shipping attack where he had cap in place, so that's going to get canked. He lost 3 Lilies due to ops losses. This is probably over Manila or Clark Field. We shot down 1-0 and caused 1 ops loss, but hardly worth the trade. A PBY was lost to ops, and that's basically it. 15-5, bad day. Nothing good to say about that. Looking at top pilots, rough day. 1 MIA, 6 wounded, and 4 KIA, and I'm pretty sure all these KIA came from, Port Moresby. So, yeah, not a great showing for sure. But there is some good news here. Our Allied Army loss points have more or less flatlined for the time being. We're losing a few units here and there, but nothing earth-shattering, so I'm happy about that. Looking at the ships lost, though, ships sunk last turn. We lost the Corvette Fritillary, and that was near Ceylon. But what you're not seeing here, looking at last turn or just all dates for Japan, something is conspicuously missing because it wasn't reported as sunk yet. But over at Babel, our Dutch sub, the K-16 here, to put torpedoes into 2 separate, from what I recall, 2 separate Tonen Whaler class oil tankers, and those are Lodrik's biggest oil tankers he has in all of his fleet, the biggest ones he'll ever get. And he lost them. He lost 2. We got torpedo hits into both, and we heard sinking sounds 2 different times, and I can only correlate that to be those 2 Tonen Whaler class ships that we hit. So this is huge for us because he only gets 5 of those in the entire game, and they by far have one of the largest capacities of oil for any ship on the Allied or the Japanese side. They're worth a lot of points. Now, I did talk to Lodrik about this, and he stated that he claims that he messed up assigning escorts or something to it, but he said it's his fault. He's going to accept it. He's not asking for any kind of special provision. If he had asked and he had a legitimate point to make about it, I would entertain the idea because he did the same for me when I screwed up with the Lexington. But I can also say, in my defense, to make it fair, I have also lost quite a few ships due to mistakes. Like a few turns ago, I lost 2 destroyers that were coming through here because I set them to ASW when they should have been surface combat. So they stopped here to mess with these subs and allowed the Kido Butai to catch up. When if they had been going full speed, they would have blew right through here and he would have never caught up to him. I lost the Van Ghent over here, one of these bases, because of something similar. I set it to the incorrect mode, and you know it didn't disband as I thought. It got sunk. So I make mistakes too. Don't think it's just Lodrik that screws things up. I screw them up twice as often as he does. But that's what happened with those. But regardless, we sank them, and that's going to help us out. So we don't see it reflected in the ship sunk yet, but at some point we will. I can promise you that, because we heard the sounds. All right, so we talked about aircraft losses. We talked about ship sunk. Yeah, let's take a look at what happened at Port Moresby last turn. So this is the P-40 unit that I have. We took a lot of casualties here, and it was very unfortunate for us. We had 28 aircraft here. Okay, we don't now. One thing that you're not seeing now is that the altitude I had these guys set the cap at was 15,000. Lodrik came in at 21,000, so he already had the jump on us. All right. Also, I was looking at the pilots here, and a lot of them are pretty garbage. I did not realize that at the time. I think a lot of the pilots we lost were these low-skilled pilots down at the bottom that weren't able to cut the mustard, whereas our better ones at the top clearly survived the mission. So I need to go through and reevaluate my pilots in here and get the proper pilots in here, because these ones are not getting it done. This Captain Leach probably needs to go too. So that's what I think happened to these P-40s, because this was a very bad result. But we had a lot of pilots here that probably weren't that great, and our altitude was too low. So I will fix both of those going forward. Let's just go ahead and do a quick tactical roundup. And since we're already here at Port Moresby, let's talk about it. So we know his aircraft came from Rabaul, because this is within a range with drop tanks of a 0 to do a cap mission or a sweep. We do have this task force sighted here. We have no idea what the composition of it is, or where it's going, or what. But we're going to see this quite a bit coming into Rabaul, because it takes a long time to build this place up. You need to load it up with fuel, with supplies, with troops, with planes. You got to load it up, and it takes a while to build it up. So we're going to see ships coming in and out of here for a while, and that's fine. We'll blockade it as best we can, but you know, things are going to slip by. It is what it is. Now, if we see this moving this way, we need to be worried, because I am still shoving stuff into Port Moresby while I can. We're getting supply in there. We're getting troops in there. We're getting everything we can in there while we can. But the second I see that thing coming this way, we're pulling chocks and we're getting out of there, because I'm not going to lose all these ships to a surface combat raid or anything like that. So we'll watch this. Okay, let's take a look at the other side of Australia. So, interestingly, this is the battleship task force, and I don't know what he's doing, but he's hugging our coastline here. There's nothing he's going to be able to do, because, like, see this ship here? Disband. Once you disband these ships in the port, he can't get to them anymore. As far as the surface task force is concerned, he can port strike us, but he can't with aircraft, but he can't get into the port and sink the ships in port. So all these ships here are safe. All up and down the coast of Australia, I have ships hiding in ports. So I don't know what he's trying to do here, but he's going to be burning fuel, and he needs to go back at some point. So I'm not worried about this anymore. I am worried about this. So he's now moving west. I'm a bit concerned about this unit right here, because we're low on fuel, and it's almost like he knows that they're there. I don't see how he possibly could, but if he keeps moving west much longer, he's going to spot this group of ships, and it's going to be lights out. So I think I might have to split this task force up into a bunch of small pieces if he gets any closer, because within the next turn, if he keeps going west, he will spot this, and we're going to be in trouble. Otherwise, I have no idea why he's going west, but him going west does give us an opportunity to continue our retreat out of Surabaya. We have this unit here moving to top off with fuel at Batavia before it gets out through this strait here. And we've swept the mines here. Not have to worry about that. We do have submarine threats in the area, but he can't kill all the ships with subs. He can kill some, but we can get some out. So we will watch this task force carefully to see which way it goes. Don't really know yet. Also down here, we do have some time to get these ships out and get other ships in. We're getting some fuel finally into Australia, which we desperately need. And we are also almost done unloading fuel from this task force, so we will get it out. We got these guys safely in. We can disband them. Disband these. So we're getting some stuff in and out of Perth while we can. I am anticipating him coming south at some point, so I'm not going to leave ships sitting in port indefinitely. We're going to scatter before he gets down there. So this convoy is at threat, and Perth is at threat. So we'll have to watch and see what he does here, okay? In the Dutch East Indies, things are relatively quiet for now. There's not much going on here, which I'm happy to accept a break. Okay, we do see some ships here at Mersing, probably unloading more troops. And then we also have these ships here. We once again lost sight of his other surface task force, but it very well could have made it to Georgetown and is in dock. Actually, I think it is in dock. See that? We have a heavy cruiser in Georgetown, so he may be using Georgetown here as a rearm and refuel port to keep shuttling his ships back and forth. And I'm sure these fighters here are here to provide cover for Georgetown. So this is going to be where he's going to be launching his fleets back and forth at us in the Indian Ocean. I can tell right now that's what he's doing at Georgetown. We also have this unit here moving southeast. Southeast is this way. So I think he's done with this one. But like I said, he's just going to keep rotating this ships back and forth through here. But now that we know that, we can plan accordingly. Okay, we'll have to time our convoys coming into Rangoon or anywhere else for that matter in this area to avoid dealing with this guy. That being said, we did have a chance to get quite a few ships out of Rangoon last turn. So that's that many fewer ships that we have to worry about getting stuck in port. It's just overall, it's just not a good situation, because we also had a submarine right here that attacked our ships and missed. But I can't be sending unescorted ships like this into Rangoon with that there, these possibly coming back in. So I'll be turning these guys possibly around. Where are they at? These ones we'll tell you what, we'll just unload it at Chittagong and call it a day, because I just don't think we can risk getting into Rangoon until we neutralize that and this and get more ASW assets in play. Let me see if there's anything else that's noteworthy. Let's take a look at China real quick. Things continue to be dire for this unit, for Lodrik, because he's basically surrounded, and we're coming in behind him fast. When I have these units in play, I think it might be time to counterattack here, because there's no way for him to get supply into Conscien, because he's blocked. So now's our time to strike and get a victory on the ground. I think we can do it. The unit will be out of supply, so they're not going to be able to put up much of a fight, and we should have superior forces by that time. I don't know what he's doing here. He's got a lot of units here, but we do too. We have plenty of fortification. We got plenty of terrain, so he ain't getting through here either. All right. At Punsiong, same thing. He ain't getting through here. We got plenty of troops here to hold it with good terrain and good fort. So it's just gonna be a stalemate here for a while, and that's fine. If that's what he wants, we can oblige him. One thing I do see here is that he appears to be heading towards Sion with quite a bit of units. So it's almost a race now to get enough troops here into this terrain and get enough fortification built that we can hold that off until the troops from Lo Yang can get there. So we have plenty of troops coming, but they're moving on a secondary road, and they're not moving fast enough. So we got quite a way. We got 3 grid squares to go on crappy roads, and he's got 2 to go on good roads. So it's a race against time. So I'm really hoping that we can hold here for a while. I'll be moving absolutely every piece of troops that we got to reinforce this unit here. But this is a sizable unit, and we have the terrain. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we can beat him here, because we must. We just don't have time for anything else. So if Sion falls, we are in deep trouble. So that is our situation as of the 2nd of January. I'll get this turned over to Lodrik tonight, and then probably by tomorrow night we'll have another video to discuss what's going on. But if you see anything that looks important, like I should know about, that I missed, let me know. Other than that, I just want to thank you for watching the video. Your support is greatly appreciated, and that's why me and Lodrik are doing this, for our entertainment, but also for yours, because we enjoy the community aspect of this game. So keep watching, keep commenting. Please come out of my Discord. I got a great group of people there now, and we're growing every day. So if you're into this game or other games like it, come over to my Discord and join the conversation. You can go hang out with Lodrik, you can go hang out with me, and you can learn some stuff about what we're doing right now. So that's it. Take care.